The road to success is not always fun, and it's definitely not very full of people. It's very lonely, and it's so much that you have to give up. And I'm not saying this, and a lot of people that do business do not say it to shy you away. That's not the goal. Trust me, we want a lot of people to have their own businesses, to be able to work for themselves, to make their own income and have that freedom. But we tell you that as a disclaimer to kind of prepare your mind, to mentally prepare for the toll that this is going to take, that this journey will take on you physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. Trust me, it is a lot behind it. It's not to shy you away, it's to get you prepared, to tell you what we've been through so that you can learn from us. It's actually building your wisdom up. I say all that to say that when it comes down to trying to be successful, to be exceptional, to be the 1%, there are things that you're going to have to give up, things you're going to have to sacrifice, things, people that you're going to have to lose to get to the top. And it sounds bad, it sucks. It sucks. I've gone through it. I'm going through it, and I've all been through it countless times. But every time you go through it, it's a sign of growth. It's a sign of change, and it's a good thing. But it's not always easy. You will have to sacrifice so many things. And I can tell you what I've sacrificed in my journey. And trust me, I'm not done sacrificing things because I haven't reached the end goal. So things are going to continue to fall off from my life. There are more things I'm going to have to continue to give up. But I know that me sacrificing now is going to help me out in the long run, because my mentor Brandon Carter says you're sacrificing on either end. You either sacrifice for your goals, or your goals are going to be the sacrifice. And that quote is so powerful. It's so powerful because either way you're sacrificing. So don't ever feel like you sacrificing the fun things in the beginning is you going to be missing out on the rest of your life. Because if you don't sacrifice on it, you go out and waste your life away and party, you're going to sacrifice your future. You're going to be a 30, 40-year-old genuinely struggling, still trying to figure it out like you're in your 20s, and that's not what you want, especially as a man. As a man, you have to have it together. So it's better to grind early, give it up on the front end, so that for your back end is so much better, instead of going and having fun on your front end and then trying to solve it years down the line when you're old and almost washed away. You went through half of your life. In my journey so far, the things I've given up, they were hard in the beginning, but now I don't even look back at it. Now I'm so thankful because it has propelled me so much more further than so many people in my life, so many of my friends, so many of my family members, so many of my associates that I hang around, because they haven't been willing to sacrifice those things. And I have, because I understand that with no pain there is no gain. We have to get up and grind every single day. And some of the things that I sacrificed, I grew up playing video games. They were my outlet, they were my peace, they were my meditation. I could spend hours on the game. I would spend all-nighters on the game with my guys, playing all types of things, having the time of my life, genuinely not thinking about anything else, just in the game. And those used to be some of my best days, some of my best nights. But ever since I started my journey to success, and it's been years now, I haven't even looked at the game. I've rarely turned it on. Like, genuinely, my PS5 is built dust because I don't turn it on. I don't play the game. And like I said in the beginning, it sucked to know like I wasn't playing the game because I knew what I want. But I knew it sucked that I wasn't playing the game, but I knew where I wanted to be, and I knew what I had to be willing to give up. And I was willing to put the game aside to become successful, to become rich, to become a millionaire, a billionaire, to have financial freedom, to have wealth for my family, to create generational wealth for myself and my family. I knew what I had to give up for it, and I was willing because I was willing to sacrifice the vices, the fun for my goals. I don't want my goals to be a sacrifice. I don't want to look back at the age 40, age 50, 60, 70 and be like, man, I wish I did this. I wish I did more. No, I don't want any regrets. So I gave up playing video games. I gave up watching sports, being in tune with sports. I mean, I haven't even looked at the Olympics since they started this year. I don't watch sports. I don't watch movies. I'm not caught up on the most current of music. Like, I know recent music in times, but I'm not listening to every single album every time it drops anymore at the 12 o'clock release. I'm not waiting for video game pre-orders at 12 o'clock midnight releases or anything like that, because it's not helping me get where I want to be. I started thinking about it objectively more than subjectively. The rich people aren't sitting around playing video games. The rich people aren't sitting around discussing music from high status people, celebrity people. They're becoming those people. They're becoming the high celebrity people that people talk about. They're becoming the people that are in the video games that you play as. The people in the college football games or the Madden games that you play, or 2K, they are rich. You aren't. You're playing as these rich people. So of course they're in the game. You should be striving to be the person in the game. I'm saying that loosely just to say that you should be the person that people are talking about. You should be striving to become the person that people are talking about, that people play as in video games, that people look up to, that people watch on the TV screen, that people want to be. That's what you should be striving to be. And those people are not sitting around playing video games. Those people are not sitting around watching Netflix movies, binging Netflix series. They're not sitting around watching the Olympics or being fake sports broadcasters, knowing all statistics of people on the TV. They are those people. They're not sitting around wasting time doing bullshit. They're going out and grinding every single day. They were willing to put their fun aside to get to that level. So guess what? Now they have unlimited fun and unlimited funds. And I recognized that a few years ago. And ever since then, I've been willing to sacrifice everything. So like I said, I don't play video games anymore. I don't watch Netflix anymore. I'm not caught up on music, the recent music on the radios. I could care less. I'm not caught up in news. I'm apolitical, so trust me, I could care less about how that's going. I don't care about stuff that does not affect me directly, because if you're worried about stuff that doesn't affect you directly, then the stuff that is affecting you, you're not putting your time to. You need to control what you can control. Think about what is important to you, what is affecting you directly, what can propel you forward. I just say you need to be making decisions. You need to be making the right decisions that propel you forward towards your goals, towards success, towards freedom, towards your dream. Do not worry about things that do not matter to you. These things don't affect you directly, like the political things. They affect you indirectly, but not directly affecting what's going on right now in your space, in the forefront of your world, in your household. They're not affecting your money right now. Focus on what you can control and focus on what is going to directly impact your life. Be willing to give it up. What are you willing to lose for your goals? Because if you don't sacrifice for your goals are going to be the sacrifice. Are you willing to put down a video game for years with an S, not months, not weeks? Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to put your head down? Are you willing to not go to that party? Are you willing to not hang out with your friends? Are you willing to not go to events or spend money or go out and drink and have the time of your life in your 20s and your 30s, to put that time aside to grind, to work efficiently, to work every single day, every single waking hour of your life, to see your dreams unfold and to see your dreams manifest? Are you willing to sacrifice the fun? Are you willing? Some people are not. Some people need to take a look in the mirror and truly reflect on that, because if it's a hard decision to make, you aren't ready to be successful until you're willing to give up everything and anything that is not aligned with your goals. You aren't ready to be successful.